As dawn breaks over St. Peter's Square, silence lingers where prayers once echoed. Beneath the iconic colonnade, where shadows stretch long before sunrise, a tent quietly stands, a makeshift home for someone the late Pope Francis never forgot. In Rome, as the world mourns the death of the pontiff who redefined papal humility, it is the poor, the homeless, the voiceless, those he placed at the heart of his papacy, who speak with the deepest sorrow. At the Sant'Egidio shelter near the Vatican, Antonino Siracusa prepares breakfast. A former homeless man, Antonino now serves those who once shared his fate. On April 26th, he stood at the gates of the Basilica of St. Mary Major, flower in hand, as Pope Francis' coffin arrived. His voice breaks as he recalls the moment.
Allora, quando sono stato a Porta Maggiore,
So, when I was at Porta Maggiore, St. Mary Major, I was inside the gate with a flower in my hand. We were waiting for Pope Francis' coffin to enter. When it entered, each of us put the flower. When I started to put the flower there, my heart did like this, because I could not cry, I could not react crying. And since that day I still feel my soul is stuck. I cannot cry. If I could cry it would be good, but I can't.
pianto. E io da quel giorno ancora mi sento.
Antonino is one of many whose life was touched directly by the Pope. And he is not alone.
Il mio italiano, io capisco molto, ma il mio italiano non è il migliore, ma capisco.
Ci mancherà tutto.
We will all miss him. He was a pope who was doing many things, many lunches for the poor. So many, often unwillingly.
Spesso e volentieri.
Outside St. Peter's, Seville Piero, still homeless, remembers Pope Francis as no other pope before him. He helped us, he says plainly. The showers, he created them. The clinic, he created it. The shelter, he created it. What more could you want?
Ci ha sempre aiutato. Lui,
He, Pope Francis, always helped us. The showers that are there, he created them. The clinic, he created it. The shelter that's here, he created it. What more could you want?
Cosa vuoi di più?
This wasn't charity from a distance. It was personal. In 2015, Piero was there when Francis surprised the shelter's guests with an unannounced visit. It was something you can't explain. A blow to the heart, he says, eyes wide.
È stata un'esperienza che
Beautiful. It was an experience you can't explain in words. It is a blow to the heart, really. It left me breathless. We were having breakfast. When he came in we were all like this, open-mouthed, all of us. We didn't expect it.
È entrato lui, siamo rimasti tutti così, a bocca aperta, tutti quanti. Non ce lo aspettavamo.
Throughout his 12-year papacy, Pope Francis broke barriers, not with words, but actions. Known as the slum bishop in Buenos Aires, he brought that same pastoral mission to Rome. He ordered showers built under the colonnade, launched laundries, and transformed a former nun's residence, Palazzo Migliore, into a shelter. No fanfare, no press releases, just quiet, steady work for the forgotten. Inside the Sant'Egidio shelter today, photos show Antonino with both Pope Francis and Pope Benedict XVI. On the walls and in hearts, the memories linger. The shelter, housing 38 men and 7 women, stands as a living testimony to Francis' legacy. 83-year-old Gennaro Grandinetti, a guest at the shelter, remembers him as a father.
Ricordo di un padre che ci ha voluto bene a tutti, che ha aperto praticamente.
I remember a father who loved us all, who opened up practically all his interests, especially addressing the weakest, humblest, and neediest people. So a commendable person. We must see, now that we have lost him, how much the Church will follow his path.
Una persona encomiabile. Bisogna vedere ora che lo abbiamo perso, quanto la Chiesa seguirà il suo cammino.
On May 7th, the cardinals will enter conclave to elect a new pope. Some speculate, will he be African? Will he be Italian? But for Piero, the question is simpler. Let's hope he's a good pope. That's enough.
Allora,
So, many say a black pope, that there will be a black pope.
Papa Nero,
Many say let's hope he's Italian.
che ci sarà
I
un
say,
Papa Nero.
let's hope he's a good pope.
Molti
That's enough.
dicono, speriamo
Yellow,
che sia
blue,
italiano.
green, I don't care. The important thing is that he's good, with everyone.
Sia un Papa buono. Basta. Giallo, blu, verde, non mi interessa. Importante.
At night, as the faithful walk past sleeping figures under the colonnade, they pass not just poverty, but the living echoes of a papacy rooted in mercy. As Pope Francis rests at St. Mary Major, far from the grandeur of St. Peter's, the world he touched mourns. But in the faces of the poor who remember, and the voices of the homeless who still hope, his mission is alive.